Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. On today's video I will deliver the Imaginary Realm versus Mahito 3-star guide for the Extreme 2. As you can see, I managed to beat it. The credits for some parts of the strategies and the first theme that I will use will be in my description below and pinned comments, so check it out as well. Okay, so Extreme 2 3-star. First, I will show you the runs of my two teams, right? First team will be for doing the Extreme 2 in 16 turns. And then second team will be over 20-something turns, but it will be much easier to do it overall. I absolutely love Formidable Battle, I mean Imaginary Realm versus Mahito. It was super fun to beat it and everything else, so I will show you that in a moment. Also guys, many of you asked me, many of you asked me for the secret title. I've done it as well, so keep on watching. I'll put it at the end of the video. I'll explain how to get the latest secret title. Okay guys, now let me show you my runs. Okay, let me show you my first team and run within 16 turns against Extreme 2. So we're using Yaga here with Recollection Beat to buff the ultimate guide. Yuki, of course, with Recollection Beat to heal. Then we're using Teen Gojo here with Recollection Beat to buff our ultimate guide. Pretty much here with this strategy, we're spamming the ultimates from Teen Gojo. And then we have here Toge Inumaki with healing Recollection Beat. On the final slot, I'm using Nobara with Pride just to give me assurance if someone dies that I'll be still able to do this within 16 turns. Okay, now let me go into the run. I will explain everything as we progress through the video, right, through the run. Okay, versus Mahito, here it is. So Mahito has two stages and we need to kill both Mahito stages. Okay, you're gonna see everything. We start first with Recollection Beat of Yaga, immediately start buffing with Yaga. Of course, buffing the curse energy with Yuki. Okay, then we're using the buff, the Recollection Beat and the buff. Now, depending how much dupes you have on Teen Gojo, like if you have 0 dupes, you might need to buff 3 times with Teen Gojo, okay? I buffed 2 times and that was enough, so this can work, okay? Of course, with Toge Inumaki, we are applying the damage reduction and buffing the ultimate guide, but on the first stage of against Mahito, you can sometimes skip using the skill 2 from Toge. Now immediately when I have the ultimate guide full with Teen Gojo and Yuki, I immediately use it. Okay, boom, perfect. And we don't want to kill Mahito yet. We just want to get his HP as low as possible so we can easily control the battle. Okay, as you can see, I used another buff from Toge. We keep on buffing with energy, with buff for attack, and as well here I started to heal with Toge Inumaki, because at the end of the day you wanna keep your HP of your units as high as possible through the battle, especially on the stage 2 when Mahito activates domain expansion. Okay, so we're just doing this in a circle until my Teen Gojo will have an ultimate ready. Okay, so now we pretty much want to kill Mahito here on the 6th turn. So let's do that. Mahito is done and now we're entering stage 2. He also summons in the battle more help for him, and we want to kill it because he has a massive damage reduction because of them. Plus they can apply poison and everything else. Now we're going full on with ultimates from everyone on Mahito right here. Like this, we're gonna do damage taken increase and much other buffs and debuffs, and will be extremely helpful so Gojo can do as big damage as possible here. But of course, the real part of the battle will just start. Okay, so now the hard part comes. Okay, so we've done all of this. We're doing more cooperative ultimate. It's super nice to do that for that additional damage. Okay, and now we have this crazy attacks from Mahito. I'm using now the Recollection Bit from Yaga again. Here I'm thinking, should I use AoE heal? And now I pretty much buff with Gojo. Also here, maybe I will pause this for a moment. Here I could have just go with skill 1 again with Gojo. Like, you really can't play around with this run, and always you can improve it, okay? So at the end of the day, that was one of my first tries with this team, so I'm pretty happy how everything turned out. So again, now we keep on buffing with Yaga as much as possible. We need to apply all the buffs and of course activating the Recollection Bits. So as you can see, I have like full HP as much as possible, and with Toge activating that damage reduction as much as possible. Now I pause it again because I want to explain everything. Mahito killed my Toge. Yeah, it will happen, and it's really RNG dependent, because if he went for Teen Gojo, I would be fine. And with this team, you can also like 3-star it at one go. But sometimes the RNG will mess you up. You might do some mistakes, and that's why Nobara is here to help you out, to assure you that you're gonna do this in 16 turns. Plus, we're gonna beat Extreme too. And then I will show you my second team, which is another look how much of a damage Teen Gojo is doing, pretty nicely. So now Mahito is already pretty much really low with HP. I actually believe that someone else will die here, but we're doing great. Also, if we done the breakage here, we would be fine, okay? And Yuki would survive as well. But okay, at the end of the day, this run needs more restarts to do it like all 3-star, but don't worry. Your goal first is to do this, like just beat it with within 16 turns, okay? And that's already a nice thing. And then with the team 2, we're gonna focus on beat it without losing any character, and that's pretty much it. With these two teams, pretty easily, you're gonna be fine. Of course, this is now team 1. Just buffing, getting that ultimate gauge ready to go, so Teen Gojo can do another ultimate, and then it's pretty much GG here. Yeah, it should be GG. Yeah. Okay, so this is the team 1 that I managed to beat it within 16 turns. It worked just fine. It could have been better, also better RNG, etc. But yeah, this worked like a charm, okay? So that is that team and run within 16 turns. Now let's go to the team 2, where I'm pretty much doing this run so no one dies, okay? So I have it 3-star, right? Okay, but it will be a little bit longer run. I believe it's 22 plus turns, but okay, it's still pretty nice. Okay, so massive shout out to the comment section below of my previous Imaginary Realm guide. You guys told me, yo, use Hanami, it will work, and yeah, it worked like a charm. So Yaga with Healing Recollection Beat. You can use any Healing Recollection Beat that gives him like HP and maybe even damage reduction. Some of them can do that as well. Then Yuki with Healing Recollection Beat, Teen Gojo with Pride, and Hanami with AoE Healing Recollection Beat. And then on the 4th slot, which we won't use, Nobara with non-standard. Okay, so let's go into the run. Now this is like super chill run, and I would say it's much easier to do than the team 1, especially to 3-star it from the get-go, because here we have Hanami. we will get a massive damage reduction, and we're gonna be chilling. Okay, I'll be pretty much focused using Hanami damage reduction, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna use the ultimate by the end of the run, pretty much, and that's like for me super safe run, and just fine. Okay, I don't know what I was doing here, but let the run begins. So buffing immediately, buff within Gojo, not using Pride yet. So we want to time it as best as possible, even though I believe here I won't even do that properly, but it really doesn't matter, you're gonna see. So again, we keep on buffing with Yaga. Already start applying damage reduction from Hanami. You will need that in the beginning especially. I got lucky here, so he went for my team Gojo, but when he goes for someone else, he could do also really good damage. So be careful. And now we're doing this in a circle. Now on the stage 1 of Mahito, I definitely don't advise that you go all in with the damage reduction from the Hanami. Just like this few first turns, go crazy, and then you're gonna see I'll start using skill 1. Just so we save as much as possible curse energy for the stage 2 of Mahito. Okay, now as you can see, after all the buffs, I start using skill 3 with Teen Gojo, because we want to break Mahito, we don't want to have any problems, and now with Hanami I'm using skill 1. Now again, Yaga is like buffing constantly, and Yuki I'm using that curse energy whenever I can, and that's pretty much it. And then Gojo is all about buffing himself, okay, doing it properly as you're gonna see right here, and then Hanami applying that damage reduction. Now, when I break Mahito, as you saw, on the turn 1 when he's broken, I will use Hanami skill 1. On the turn 2, where Mahito is still in a broken state, I will start debuffing. I will start doing that damage dealt decrease, okay? And that is super important to do it, because now Mahito is doing 0 damage and I am chilling. Now this part I could prolong it more, you're gonna see, because I'm not sure will I sync Pride buff correctly with his ultimate. Yeah, that will be a mistake, but still you can go more turns on here stage 1, like you can literally stay more turns. But here I kill it a little bit sooner, but still it's not a big problem. Like this run you can go pretty like relaxed into it, because if you damage decrease with Hanami properly, you're literally chilling. Okay, yeah, I should have done this for like 1 more turn, but okay, I kill it too soon, but it still won't matter, okay? So we're gonna use Yaga like we're using now the ultimates, okay? Except with Hanami, I'm using the skill 3, because now I will just go damage reduction, bro. I tried using the Hanami domain expansion immediately. Mahito is still doing massive damages based on your HP, so you have to be super careful, and damage dealt decrease just works. And I just kept on using that skill 3. That's why it's super important that you have enough of curse energy. Okay, now we use the healing, like, oh, I still didn't use healing recollection bit, okay, right? Yeah, so I went all in here with the ultimates except from Hanami. Okay, and now this stage 2, I keep on buffing with Yaga, keep on buffing the curse energy, go with the Pride skill 3, which is still nice. I stacked up those Pride buffs, okay? So we're gonna do pretty solid damage, I guess. Yeah, really nice, almost 700k. And then with Hanami, I'm just going, bro. I'm just going damage reduction. And I'm safe. I'm not testing anything. Just like damage reduction. Now I'm going with the AoE heal. Like I said, it's super important that all of my units have that full HP as long as possible. Especially in that stage 2, where Mahito is actually, if you don't do this properly, he will one-shot you. Like nothing. And now I just buff Teen Gojo as much as possible. And using Hanami damage reduction. And that's how I go in circle for a while. Okay? Now, I didn't like... Yaga can stack up buffs 4 times. Here, precisely, did I count the actual buffs? Not so much, because I was watching something else on YouTube while I was grinding this. So again, you can improve both of my runs for sure. But again, I've done my job. I've done under 16. I've done a 3-star in my own way, right? With the credits of certain strategies for the, you have it in description below. But this second team is definitely thanks to the comment section below. Okay. And it's super simple, super easy. Now we're out of Mahito's domain expansion. We buff curse energy, and now we wait pretty much until I have the ultimate within Gojo. Okay. Okay, I'm buffing as much as possible. Now one more turn, I'll just buff, who cares, right? Because now my Teen Gojo will have the ultimate, of course, buff. And here I'm activating on 19 turn domain expansion from Hanami. So everything worked in such a good way here, and I'm super happy with this run. If you will need any more help in the comment section below, ask me. I will put also few, like, if you have any question, ask me, and of course I'll try to answer you. Like if you don't have certain units, etc. Like if you don't have Teen Gojo, Nobara is a nice way to go. Like if you accidentally have yellow SSR Yaga, you're broken, and the Gumi. Okay, anyways, look, I'm using the ultimate from Teen Gojo. You saw I had like pretty nice buffs for him, and we pretty much killed it. Okay, so this was in 22 turns, still pretty nice, and this is a nice pure 3-star run, which is super simple to do this, and you don't have to have like crazy dupes on Gojo, etc. So yeah, this run is pretty nice. Okay, now the only thing that's left to do is the secret title. So to unlock the secret title, this one we already done before. Okay, I need to go here, right? Profile, and yeah, this one. This is the latest secret title. Clear imaginary realm versus Mahito by activating the enemy Mahito's idol transfiguration 4 or more times. Now, by idol transfiguration, that is the skill tree from Mahito. If you have Mahito, if you play with him, the idol transfiguration is this. Okay, and literally he needs to apply this 4 or more times so you can unlock the secret title. Now, how I done it, I went on very hard and just put auto battle like, I don't know, 10 times, something like that. And booyah, that was it. Okay, I accidentally unlocked the secret title because of that. Okay guys, that's it. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Again, to show you as a proof that everything has been completed on my side, and this strategy should work. Pretty simple. I just need to do this, like furthermore rewards, like I have 4 days to do that. Nothing crazy. Buy more things here as well, but pretty much all most important stuff is completed. And yeah, I had a blast completing this and fighting against Mahito. That's it guys, thank you for all support. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.